was the beginning, I'd say, maybe the 1st or 2nd of September 1942. And they gave us 2 hours to pack, and they said we could take with us anything that we could carry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't have that much.
Right.
So from there, they took us as a family to a transition camp, which was probably located about 50 kilometers away. It took about an hour to get there by truck. And the name of the camp was GURS, G-U-R-S. And it was scary, but I was with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of felt that you know, my mother and father would take care of things.
Mm-hmm.
And
They certainly had been successful for a number of
yes,
years.
yes. And I remember before we went to the camp, while we were packing, my father had a gold watch, and he said he took the gold watch and he gave it to me to put in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He says, don't flash it around.
Right.
They may not bother you, but they'll certainly, you know, look at me closely and search me and that kind of thing. And so we went to that camp, and we stayed there probably about 3-4 days. We were in a room, large room, probably a little larger than this room, but with several families. Each family was given 2 mattresses. And somehow we managed. People weren't concerned about dressing or undressing or not looking good or whatever. They had other priorities, and there was one bathroom, you know, a bathroom that could accommodate several people at one time. So during 1 hour, the men would use it for washing and so on, and then the woman would use it.
Oh, okay.
And the word was that you know, you do what you're told and you behave yourself, and you will be kept together as a family. And that meant a lot.
Yes.
And we were given food. You know, we went to like a dining hall. I mean, ample food. Not delicious food, but ample food. And I wanted to make a point here that this was different than being in a camp where you're being starved.
Yes.
And you've seen pictures of people who were there in these camps. And my father would be pulled out to some small details, work details. So I'd be with my mother on these 2 mattresses. And then after 3-4 days, we were put on a train and moved to another camp, which was located close to, right here, Perpignan. And again on the train, they fed us, and this was a regular train, as opposed to cattle cars.
Right.
And I remember my father saying that they were feeding us, and maybe this was our last meal. But that was not the case, so we got to that other camp, and the name of that camp is Camp Riversalters. and you probably have heard of that,
Right.
which was a larger camp, but also a transitional camp. And these camps, both of these camps were run by the French collaborators, the Vichy government, I should say. And they had, you know, barbed wire and guard towers. I don't remember anyone misbehaving themselves. You know, you see movies about people digging a tunnel and cutting the fences, the wire fences, and trying to escape. Nothing like this was going on. Of course, we were civilians, you know, we were not soldiers.
Right. And how long were you at that camp?
I was at that other camp probably about 4 or 5 days.